Did you know about the great breakthroughs that have reshaped the world? I didn't, at least not fully, until I started exploring the stories behind them. And let me tell you, these discoveries are nothing short of extraordinary. Each one feels like a thread in the intricate tapestry of human progress. Let me take you through some of them. For instance, have you ever wondered why things fall to the ground? Most people know the story of Isaac Newton and the apple, but did you know his realization about gravity didn't just explain falling objects? It also explained why the moon orbits the Earth and why the planets move the way they do. It was 1687 when Newton published his ideas, and those ideas became the foundation of physics as we know it. Imagine one man sitting under a tree, changing the way we understand the universe. It's incredible. Now, let's talk about something that feels much closer to home: the germ theory of disease. Did you know there was a time when doctors didn't know that tiny, invisible organisms caused illnesses? Louis Pasteur's work in the 19th century changed all of that. His discoveries about microorganisms led to vaccines, sterilization, and antibiotics. Every time we wash our hands or get a vaccine, we're standing on the shoulders of giants like him. Isn't it amazing how something so small, germs, could have such a massive impact on our lives? And then there's DNA. Have you ever thought about what makes you? In 1953, Rosalind Franklin captured the first images of DNA's double helix structure. Her work, though underappreciated at the time, unlocked the secrets of genetics. Thanks to her, we can now understand hereditary diseases, develop targeted medicines, and even explore the possibility of editing genes. Every time I think about her quiet dedication in the lab, I feel inspired. Of course, some breakthroughs weren't about solving mysteries, but about harnessing forces that seemed untouchable. Electricity, for example. It's hard to imagine a world without it, isn't it? Yet, it was once a mystery, a force of nature that pioneers like Alessandro Volta and Nikola Tesla worked tirelessly to understand and tame. Now, every flick of a switch reminds me of their brilliance. And speaking of brilliance, let me tell you about penicillin. Did you know Alexander Fleming discovered it by accident in 1928? He returned to his lab to find mold killing the bacteria in his petri dish. That mold became the first antibiotic, saving millions of lives. It's a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary discoveries come from unexpected places. Then there's the leap into the cosmos. Did you ever look up at the stars and wonder what's out there? The moon landing in 1969 wasn't just a scientific achievement, it was a statement. It showed us that human ingenuity knows no bounds, and today, with rovers exploring Mars and telescopes capturing the birth of distant galaxies, we continue to push those boundaries. Finally, let me ask you this. Can you imagine a world without the internet? It's almost impossible, right? The web, created by Tim Berners-Lee, has connected us in ways people a century ago couldn't even dream of. I can research, communicate, and share stories like this one with you, all because of that single breakthrough. Each of these discoveries is more than just science. They're stories of curiosity, determination, and moments of pure genius. They remind me that the world we live in didn't just happen. It was shaped, breakthrough, by people who dared to ask questions and seek answers. So, let me ask you again. Did you know about the great breakthroughs that have reshaped the world? And if not, doesn't it make you curious to learn what else might still be waiting to be discovered?